Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Immigration Quick Take. We hope you're doing great. The deteriorating diplomatic relations between Mexico and Ecuador, an in-depth analysis of Daniel Noboa's presidency. Recent events have thrust Ecuadorian President Daniel Noboa into a contentious spotlight, primarily due to his strained relations with Mexico. This analysis explores the diplomatic fallout, economic ramifications, and potential path for both nations in light of Mexico's refusal to sell oil to Ecuador, exacerbating an already fragile economic landscape. Ecuadorian businesses face a critical crisis as Mexico restricts import of their products, leading to significant losses, particularly in the banana export sector. This situation underscores the precariousness of Ecuador's economy, which heavily relies on agricultural exports. The decline in trade has resulted in a liquidity crisis, causing distress among citizens and businesses alike. Noboa's presidency has been marked by instability and controversial actions that have alienated regional partners. His government's military posturing and aggressive tactics have prompted Mexico to impose sanctions, further isolating Ecuador economically. The diplomatic rift calls for urgent dialogue, yet Noboa's refusal to apologize for actions perceived as hostile hampers reconciliation efforts. The Organization of American States (OAS) has intervened, asserting that Mexico has an obligation to sell oil to Ecuador. However, this stance highlights the complexities of international relations, especially when aggressive actions from one party complicate enforcement of agreements. Ecuador's dependence on oil exports exacerbates the current crisis as the blockade from Mexican oil companies threatens energy supplies essential for agricultural production and economic stability. The blockade not only impacts the oil sector but also puts farmers and small businesses at risk of financial ruin. Mexico's decision to cut off oil supplies serves as strategic response to Noboa's aggressive policies. This maneuver reflects a broader geopolitical context where Mexico's significant role in regional energy supplies allows it to exert influence over trade dynamics in South America. Moving forward, calls for diplomacy and accountability are essential. Noboa's request for negotiation signals a recognition of the need for dialogue, but rebuilding trust with Mexico may necessitate significant concessions. As Ecuador navigates this tumultuous period, diversifying trade partnerships could mitigate risk associated with dependence on a single market. The implications of this crisis extend beyond bilateral relations, influencing trade policies across South America. Neighboring countries are likely to reassess their positions based on the evolving dynamics between Mexico and Ecuador. Ultimately, as Ecuador faces mounting economic challenges and international isolation, the urgency for resolution intensifies. The future hinges on Noboa's willingness to engage in a meaningful dialogue, take accountability, and foster cooperation to ensure a more stable and prosperous trajectory for Ecuador and its citizens.